UK. Or you can actually tell me yourself on YouTube, like I said, Angel Vintage. I would love to hear from you. Yeah, that's loads of ways you can get hold of us. We'll also be having a quiz in about 20 minutes, I guess. What else? That's it, really. That's loads of stuff. That's loads of stuff for us to get started with. Okay, so first of all, I'm going to play some requests we had left over from last week. And then I'm going to play my lovely sponsor, Michael, a song, which I haven't decided on yet. So, Michael, if you have a specific song in mind, feel free to let me know, because I'm not feeling very inspired this morning. I don't know what to play you. I'm sure it might come to me, but if you do have a specific one in mind, do send me an email. Jenny from Hailing Island. Good morning, Jenny. She had a couple of requests she's been waiting for. So I am going to play them both for you because you've been very patient for me. Jenny has, she's requested Nancy Sinatra and Lee Hazelwood with Summer Wine from 1966, and Brooke Benton and Dinah Washington with Baby, You've Got What It Takes. Jenny, I bet you that Hailing was crazy this weekend. Bank holiday weekend, loads of sun. I bet it was absolutely mental this weekend. So hopefully you didn't have to go on or off the island, because I used to live there and I do sympathize with you on that one. Okay, let's play some music. Here is Nancy Sinatra and Lee Hazelwood with Summer Wine. Good morning, everybody. I hope we're all well. My hair's a bit crazy this morning. I'm giving an 80s vibe. Look. How's everybody doing? I'm boiling. Let's do this. Has anybody got a request they'd like to get in? I've got a fan on, but it's so hot in here. Strawberries, cherries, and angels kissing spring. My summer wine is really made from all these things. Take off your silver spurs and help me pass the time, and I will give to you summer wine. Oh, summer wine. My eyes too heavy and my lips, they could not speak. I tried to get up, but I couldn't find my feet. She reassured me with an unfamiliar line, and then she gave to me more summer wine. Oh, summer wine. Strawberries, cherries, and angels kissing spring. My summer wine is really made from all these things. Take off your suit. Hi, Mike. How you doing? Pass the time, and I will give you a summer wine. Summer wine. When I woke up, the sun was shining in my eyes. My silver spurs were gone. And I don't look very summery because I'm wearing a black t-shirt, but I am actually wearing shorts, so I am sort of summery. It's too hot to, I cannot describe how hot it is in the studio. So my hair's like this because it was wet yesterday and I just left it and it dried like a, I don't know what you call this, an 80s mullet style. Hi, Dave. Wow, 4th cup of tea. I've had 1 cup of tea, very big cup of tea, and my first Diet Coke. Click the live button. What do you mean? I'm just going to sit back and relax, wait for the James Bond bit in this record. Oh, speaking of which. I'll be right back, guys. I'll be right back, guys. I'm just going to check something because I'm not sure about something. To knock me off my feet, and baby, you got what it takes. Maybe you guys can help me with this. Hi, Andy. Oh, good. I was going to say, I'm here, Dave. I promise. Morning, Candis. Too hot to work today. It is too hot to work. Just lay down in front of a fan and listen to my radio show. That sounds like a perfect way to spend a Friday morning. Who can help me? GTO, Car Song, The Regents. Those words mean nothing to me. I don't know if I can find the right song. Do we know? Does anybody know what year that's from? Can you see that? Oh, it says 1960 on it. Actually, I missed that bit. I'm not awake yet, clearly. I can't find it. Well, those were both for Jenny on Hailing Island. The first one was Nancy Sinatra and Lee Hazelwood with Summer Wine, of course. And then we had Dinah Washington and Brooke Benton with Baby, You've Got What It Takes. So I'm trying to find one song at the moment for Peter in Birchington-on-Sea. It is a song by the Regents. So I am aware of that one. It is coming. I promise, Peter. I'm just trying to find it at the moment, trying to find the correct one. Spencer the Postman. Good morning, Spencer. I hope you've been enjoying the sun on your rounds. That's got to beat doing the rounds of post and rain, right? It has to. I love the sun. I absolutely love the sun. I will say that multiple times today, I'm sure. Okay, so Spencer has asked for Stir It Up from Bob Marley, but okay, so there's some sources are telling me it's from 1973, but I think the album might be from 1973. So, okay, let's put a pin in that one. I'm going to double check that and come back to it. I'm not doing very well this morning. John, okay. He's an ex-presenter from Angel Radio. Good morning, John. John asked for Noel Coward with Mad Dogs and Englishmen. That one I can play for you. Can I just ask you two things? Oh. Thank you. Sorry, thank you. No, neither of those. That is that. I know you. I don't know if you must have checked that. Is that 1967? Because when I looked online, it said 1973, but I don't know if that was just the album that was 1973.
Yeah, he said it is one of his early ones.
Okay, okay.
So it should be okay.
No, that's fine. That's fine.
Look it up again.
That's okay. I can double check it. I just also, do you know what that song is? Because I can't. I don't know what that one is.
I was definitely on the YouTube GTO. Have you looked under?
I have. I can't. I find multiple ones.
The regions.
I keep finding them from like 1980.
I'll have another look.
It's okay. I'll look on here.
Though the English are received quite impervious. When the white men arrived, they naked life in Greece, because the simple creatures were evil in tail, his soul and two feet on the tree. It seems a shame when the English claim the earth, that they give rise to such hilarity and mirth. Mad dogs English go ultimately some, but learning them can never understand it. In Rangoon, the heat of noon is just opposite shut. It took us not to lie down and lie down. In the jungle town with the hungry staff, the rage of man and beast. English garb merely gets a bit more peace. In Bangkok,
Do you know what? Sometimes I think that's the problem with having so much information at the tip of your fingers. Is there's too much information and it's conflicting information half the time, so you don't know what's right and what's made up.
in Hong Kong, it's like a government file of a big inlay. In the mangrove swamp where the hyper rocks, there is peace and purpose. Even caribou fly around in the food, there's nothing else to do. In Bengal, to move at all is seldom if ever done. But man, all the Englishmen go out in midday, 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 out to the midday fun.
And that was Mad Dogs and Englishmen by, of course, Noel Coward. That was requested by John, one of our ex-Angel presenters. Thank you so much, John. Okay, we've managed to solve the two question marks I had. So Spencer, the Postman. The album was from 1973, but the song was from 1967. So that's why it was giving me conflicting information. But here we go for you, Spencer. Thank you so much for waiting a week. This is Bob Marley and the Wailers with Stir It Up. I found that one in the end. I think
she wanted, Are We Going to Barbados? Lovely country, but that's 1970s.
Oh, okay.
And then, well, I've chosen this one now, but if that's no good, but this is in our time anyway.
Oh, okay.
Anything Portsmouth theme, she said.
Okay. I'm sure I have Portsmouth theme songs.
Not trying to be difficult, of course.
Right. Great show as always. Thank you, Jason. That's better. Eric. Good morning, Eric. Good morning. I didn't know you'd started. Yeah, I don't know. Dave said the same thing. He said that I wasn't coming up. I don't know. Maybe I started a couple minutes late or something. I'm not sure. I'm here now, though. How's everybody coping with the... I tell you what, my hair is not coping with the humidity. It's like... I dare not brush it, so I end up looking like Michael Jackson in his early years. What are we going to play for my sponsor, Michael? I love a bit of reggae. Mike, would you like a song? Eric, would you like a song? Oh, Eric, you have a song. Jason, would you like a song? Andy, would you like a song? Okay, for Michael, how about, hang on. No, we got ages. How about the Proud Peaks of Scotland? Daydream by Wallace Collection. Oh, it was 1969. Well done. Michael, Proud Peaks of Scotland. Who sings that? Scotland, Kenneth McLeaf. And that was Bob Marley and the Wailers with Stir It Up. And that was for Spencer the Postman. Thank you so much, Spencer. Thank you for waiting a week and being patient for me. Peter in Birchington-on-Sea. I did find your song in the end. I think, do you know what, I was just saying this? I think the problem with the internet is also the thing that makes it wonderful. There is so much information at the tip of your fingers that sometimes you get overwhelmed with information and you're not 100% sure which of it is accurate and which of it is completely inaccurate. So here is GTO by the Regents. Hopefully this is the correct one. I'm doubting myself now.
Little GTO, you really know you this is an for speed and feel right. Listen to the tagging good now, listen to her whine. Pump it up, load it up, GTO.
Does this sound like the right song to run? Is it Kenneth McKellar? Right, that's what I was just about to ask you. It's Kenneth McKellar. Thank you. I'll be right back, people. I'm back. I've got my fan on in here and it's starting to cool down, thankfully. That was good timing. The song's just finishing. And that was the GTO song. I think it's just called GTO. By the Regents. That was for Peter in Birchington-on-Sea. Thank you so much, Peter. Okay, we have a suggestion. I'm just going to double check that Michael hasn't actually emailed me. No, he has not. Eric in Haverfordwest suggested for Michael, I play The Proud Peaks of Scotland by Kenneth McKellar. So Michael, of course, is from Angus. He sponsors my show. Thank you so much, Michael. And also it fits today's theme, which is countries of the world. So thank you so much for that brilliant suggestion, Eric. And thank you, Michael, for sponsoring my show. This is Kenneth McKellar, Proud Peaks of Scotland. Good morning, Karen. Hi, Karen. How are you doing today? I like the tattoo on your left arm. Thank you. Yeah, I don't suppose you guys see this in the winter because I'm all covered up. Goodness me, we've got so many requests.
John in Eastleigh says you like Marilyn Monroe.
I do, yeah.
And apparently it's her centenary this year, so but he left it to you what to choose.
Oh, awesome. Oh, that's nice of him. I love Marilyn Monroe. I do love Marilyn Monroe. Ooh, I know, that's a perfect one. Better do the quiz in a minute. Oh my goodness. This is a good suggestion, Eric. That was Kenneth McKellar with the Proud Peaks of Scotland. I was doing some conducting for those of you watching on YouTube. I hope you appreciated that. That was for Michael in Angus, my lovely sponsor of my show this morning. Thank you so much, Michael, because without you, well, I'd probably still be here, but we wouldn't be as comfortable as we are, and I wouldn't be as enthusiastic as I am. So you give me all my enthusiasm. Okay, speaking of sponsors, let's do a quiz, shall we? I haven't even got around to talking about anything yet. Let's do the quiz, because otherwise we're going to run out of time.
Drifter Jane from One Only at the New Forest is pleased to sponsor a quiz on Candis's late breakfast show.
Yeah, okay. Quiz number 31. This is a good one. I haven't I did check the questions and answers, but I haven't like remembered them as best as I could. Like I did my best to forget them, so that I'm right there with you guys. Thank you so much, Dave, for sponsoring the quiz and also for creating the quiz. So again, without you, there wouldn't be very much of a quiz today. If you think you know any of the answers or you'd like the questions to be retold to you, Chris will oblige happily. Give her a phone call on the free phone number 0800 014 1955 or the standard rate number, which is 02392 481988. You can email studio@angelradio.uk, or you can join our YouTube channel. You can tell me yourself. Both of the last week's winners, Mike and who else won last week? Both of them were on YouTube and they told me themselves. That is Angel Vintage. Don't forget to subscribe because it does help the radio station. It's free for you and it is so helpful to us. Right, let's get on with it. Question 1. What is a bibliophile? I'd never heard this name before, but it does make sense. So what is a bibliophile? Question 2. Who covered the Beatles song With a Little Help from My Friends in 1968? Who covered the Beatles song With a Little Help from My Friends in 1968? Question 3. Stanley Park separates 2 Premier football teams in which city? Stanley Park separates 2 Premier football teams in which city? Question 4. In a race or contest, what comes before the preliminary rounds? So in a race or contest, what, I guess you'd call it a round or section, comes before the preliminary rounds? Question 5. A. I'm going to have to read A, B, and C out together, but I'm going to see if I can word this. It's a bit of a confusing question, only because of the way you have to word it. It's not being done badly. It's just, I'm not sure there's another way of wording this. I'm going to do my best. The Monkees, the Small Faces, and Blondie all had hits with Sunday in the title. Can you name them? So question 5. The A, Monkees, B, the Small Faces, and C, Blondie all had hits with Sunday in the title. Can you name them? Question 6. Where is the world's longest stretch of perfectly straight railway track? Sorry, I don't know why I said that so weird. Where is the world's longest stretch of perfectly straight railway track? Which country? You don't have to tell me the exact part of that country. Extra points if you do know it, but just give me the country. Question 7, the final question. What kind of instrument is a spinet? What kind of instrument is a spinet? Honestly, that one really caught me out because even reading the answers, I still don't know what it is. If you think you do know any of the answers, give us a phone call on 0800 014 1955 or email studio@angelradio.uk. Right, get your thinking caps on, guys. Good luck.
Candis's quiz was kindly sponsored by Drifter Dave from Wenham near the New Forest.
Thank you, Drifter Dave. Okay, let's get on with some requests. We have got so many. I think I'm going to have to say I'm going to take a few more requests and then we're going to have to put a cap on it because honestly, I'm going to run out of time. Fred the Red, last week he requested John Denver with Take Me Home Country Road. So I think he's requested one this week as well. I'm going to try and find it. But first of all, here is Take Me Home Country Road by John Denver for you, Fred.
West Virginia, Blue Ridge Mountains, Shenandoah River. Life is older, older than the trees, younger than the mountains, growing like.
Right, let's try catch up. Andy, right, goodness me, hang on. I have been enjoying the weather. I absolutely love the weather like this, Karen. Have you been enjoying it? Andy Stewart was a famous Scottish singer. Always did the New Year shows, Donald, where's your trousers? Thank you, Dave. That's a good idea. Lazy Sunday afternoon, Sunday girl. Hi, Candis. Could I request Lily the Pink? Yes, I love that song. You may request Lily the Pink. Where are you from, Andy? Oh, my back hurts. Where are you from, Andy? Or shall I just say off of YouTube? West Virginia. I think I'm going to have to say no more requests. Look how many I've got. Pleasant Valley Sunday. Morning, Candis. Would you play Back in the USSR by the Beatles? Hi, Angie. And that was Take Me Home by, who was that by? That was John Denver, of course it was. That was for Fred the Red in Mitcham. He has also requested the Beach Boys with Straight to Hawaii. I think it's just called Hawaii, actually, but Straight to Hawaii is also, I mean, same thing, right? I'm going to play them both for you right now so that we don't have to wait till next week again, Fred. So here we go. Right. I don't know what a spinet is. I read the answer and I still don't know what a spinet is. I meant 1960 for Andy's song. Oh, okay. I love your necklace. Simple style, looks beautiful on you. Thank you. It's new. Nice, isn't it? I get spoiled. Did you read my email? What are we nationally celebrating today? Oh, I did read your email. I replied to your email. Maybe it's a new email. Do you mean the email you sent with the quiz? Because I replied to that. Oh, no. I did know that. So on Angel Gold, my show has been 1 till 4, but on Monday I'll be changing to 4 till 7, the drive time show. But I talk about like national world holidays, like observance days and historical events. So I did know it was Biscuit Day today, Dave. I did. Okay, they were both for Fred the Red in Mitcham. The first one was John Denver with Take Me Home, Country Road. And then we had the Beach Boys with Straight to Hawaii from 1963. Thank you so much, Fred. Right, I'm going to just tell you a little bit about our theme. Talk about our theme today, shall we? Oh, before I forget, Drifter Dave says, he emailed and he said, "Good morning, Candis. Hi, Candis, waiting patiently for your program to start. Do you know it's National Biscuit Day today?" He says you could always add it to the quiz. We'll have a natter about it. I didn't read that bit. We're going to talk about it. He's already picked his request, which is the Rolling Stones track, You Better Move On. Looking forward to the show. Thank you, Dave, so much. Okay, so countries of the world and interesting facts. So first of all, let's talk about the actual world, the world itself. There are 195 widely recognized sovereign countries in the world today. 193 member states of the United Nations plus 2 observer states. Oh, okay. There are 7 continents. Can you name them? Do you think you can name them for me? I would have been able to name, I would like to think at least 5 or 6 of these, hopefully even 7. Africa, Antarctica, Asia, Europe, North America, South America, and Australia, also known as Oceania. There are more trees on Earth than there are stars in the Milky Way galaxy. That is impressive. I'm very glad to hear that, actually. Hopefully we keep it like that. So most volcanic activity on Earth occurs beneath the ocean. I did know that. And often we're not even aware of it. Obviously, people studying it have all these little monitors, they know what's going on, but thankfully we're not aware of most of them. Some living trees that are alive today are over 4,800 years old. How impressive is that? The Earth's rotation is gradually slowing down, making the days slightly longer over millions of years. Some days do certainly feel like that, don't they? I mean, it must be the most tiniest fraction for it to like actually be happening over millions of years. Did you know Antarctica is the world's largest desert? I did know that. So I know people think of a desert and they think of it being dry sand and heat, but actually all it needs to be is it's a vast piece of land without access to drinking water. And of course, as much as Antarctica is made of ice, it isn't, you can't drink that. It's not very helpful. And it's the water around you is going to be salty. Vast quantities of gold remain hidden in the Earth's crusts. Gosh, we'll never find it all because it's going to be so deep, isn't it? Let's talk about South Africa. Well, I was going to say my favorite country in the world. It is to an extent, but I must say America and England also share the #1 spot for me. I think South Africa has my heart, but I guess as an adult, you can see the negative sides of places too. So South Africa has 3 capital cities, which is Pretoria, Cape Town, and Bloemfontein. And that is because one of them is the presidential capital, one of them is the legislative capital, and one of them is the judicial capital. I think we're the only country in the world with 3 capitals. It also has 11 official languages. So when people say things to me like, can you speak South African? I always want to say, which language? I can speak 2 South African languages. I can speak English and Afrikaans. I know a very, very few words from both Xhosa and Zulu, but Xhosa is really, really difficult to pronounce properly because they have all the clicks, which are awesome. I love them. Even the way you say the actual language name, which is Xhosa, I can't pronounce it correctly because I can't click like you're supposed to. But Xhosa is an awesome language. The way they click is brilliant. I've always been fascinated by that. And did you know that South Africa is one of the world's largest producers of platinum? I didn't know that. I know we have massive diamond and gold mines, but I didn't know platinum. There is a huge mine, a diamond mine, in a place called Kimberley. And actually, one of my middle names is Kimberley because I'm a diamond in the rough. Nelson Mandela could speak several languages. Well, I'm sure he could. That doesn't surprise me. It is also, South Africa is also the home to the big 5 animals, which is the lion, the leopard, the elephant, the rhino, and the buffalo. Table Mountain is one of the oldest mountains in the world. It is also one of the flattest. It is called Table Mountain because when you look at it, it is flat. And we have, when the clouds come over, we say that the tablecloth has been put on the table. Next to it is one called Devil's Peak, which is brilliant. It's a very, very beautiful part of the world. If you haven't been to South Africa, I highly recommend it. It's absolutely gorgeous. Table Mountain, the foot of Table Mountain meets the sea. And I'm not sure I can think of anything more beautiful than that. Croatia's like that. They have a big mountain that meets the sea in Dubrovnik, where I will be going next week. So that's exciting. So gold was discovered near Johannesburg in 1886, leading to a major gold rush. South Africa contains part of the world's largest visible meteor impact site. And the world's first successful human transplant took place and was performed in Cape Town in 1967 in a hospital called Groote Schuur, which is where my mother worked. And she actually worked with the brother of the doctor who did it. So that is very cool. His name was Dr. Barnard. So there you go. South Africa is the only country to have voluntarily dismantled its nuclear weapons program. Good for them. I'm not sure I would personally want to be the only country to do it and nobody else is doing it. Feel a little bit quite literally unarmed, but there you go. Good for them anyway. Right, in a minute we're going to talk about Sweden, we're going to talk about Croatia. I've got lots to tell you about Croatia, but let's play some more music and then I will go over the quiz again in about 10 minutes. Carol from Singleton. Oh, by the way, guys, before I forget, I'm really sorry I cannot take any more requests unless you are prepared to wait until next Friday. I just can't take, I've just got so many, I'm not going to get through them all. Carol in Singleton. Good morning, Carol. She said, please can we play Ronnie Hilton with Young and Foolish? We absolutely can, of course.
Young and foolish. Why is it wrong to be young and
Oh, I was just going to say no.
Soon enough, the carefree days, the sunlit days go by. Soon enough, the bluebird has to fly. We were foolish. One day we fell in love. Now we wonder what we were dreaming of. Smiling in the sunlight.
Yeah.
Laughing
You did a good job on the
rain.
Yeah, because it's too hot. Oh, too noisy, yeah. Right.
One day we fell, now we wonder what we were dreaming of, smiling in the sunlight, laughing in the rain. I wish that we were young and foolish.
Gloss. Your hair looks great down. Stop worrying. Wear what? Do you know what? The reason I'm wearing black. Oh, I'll tell you in a second. Hang on. I'll tell you in a second. And that was Ronnie Hilton with Young and Foolish, as requested by Carol in Singleton. Thank you so much, Carol. Right, Wendy. Good morning, Wendy. I hope you and your guinea pigs are not struggling too much in this heat. They are. Do you know what? I feel so bad for the animals. My poor little cat, Hamilton. Well, he's not little. He's a lumpy little, big. I don't want to say fat because that's mean. He's chunky. He's cuddly. But he's black. He's mostly black. He's a tuxedo cat and he's mostly black. So I just feel so bad for him, how hot he seems to be. And I tell you, he's barely even eating during the day. He's still having his breakfast and his dinner, but he always bothers me for food during the day because he's a little pork chop. He doesn't care. He does not touching his dry food. He's just too warm. He just lays like passed out somewhere in the cool. Don't blame him. I don't blame him. Although at night he wants to sleep on me and he's so hot and hairy, I can't stand it. Oh, so I hope that your guinea pigs are not struggling. Maybe you do what I do and I put little ice cubes in Hamilton's water. And I don't even know if he appreciates it or likes it, but it makes me feel better. It makes me feel like I'm helping him. Wendy, I wonder how you keep your guinea pigs cool. Wendy requested the sandpiper with, oh my goodness, how do I pronounce this? Guantanamera. There you go, for the sandpipers. Oh, the reason I'm wearing black is because I wore my white t-shirt yesterday. I've got 2 white t-shirts that are like this, but I've already worn them this week. And I was in a rush this morning and I couldn't find them. So the black one went on, but you're right. I'm very warm, but it matches my leopard print shorts. So it's all good. Very good morning, Peter. How are you? Do you want a song this morning? Hopefully we'll fit it in. Okay, but Mike, what's a harpsichord? I don't know what a harpsichord is. Thank you, Peter. I've got my fringe. Look, my fringe is like tucked away. Because it's gone all like frazzled from the. Look, there you go. Eric, good morning. Oh, hello, Becky. Good morning. That's okay. I missed your comment, actually. Our cat Mo has not been eating much either. She's also been limping a bit. Oh, no. I hope she's okay. Hamilton is always hurting himself. He stresses me out so much. He's forever hurting himself. Like, he fell off the fence the other day, or he'll come home and he had been bitten on the eyebrow by somebody. Not somebody, another cat, I guess. But like, oh, he honestly stresses me out so much. One hoodie elbow, if you're brought up on Tiswas. Candis, you look lovely. Thank you, Becky. What on earth, Mike? Have I missed a comment here? Harpsichord, one hoodie elbow. I don't know what that means. Can you explain that to me, Mike? I'm lost. Woke up late and had a shower. Then I remembered it was Friday. I think everybody feels like that. Mark wrote Saturday earlier instead of Friday. Yesterday, my daughter and I thought it was Wednesday all day, and then we realized it was Thursday. We had a great day yesterday. My youngest Mika and I. We had such a cool. We had a girls' day. It was awesome. It was kind of like unintentional girls' day, like a spur of the moment one, but it was brilliant. I'll tell you guys all about it in a second. And that was the Sandpipers with Guantanamera from 1966 for Wendy in Norwich. Thank you so much, Wendy. Karen, who is Eric's daughter, was just telling me that her cat, well, their cat Mo, hasn't been eating very much either, but she's not sure if it's the heat or because she's limping. She maybe is a little bit sore as well. Cats are so good at hiding their pain. You never truly know if they're like hurt themselves properly or not, because they don't really tell you, not tell you, they don't really let you know, do they? Oh, I was just telling everybody on YouTube about my sort of spur of the moment, accidental girls' day I had yesterday with my youngest daughter, Miko. She's on half term this week, and she's sort of, we share her between, my husband and I take turns, because obviously we both have to work, so we kind of take turns in who has her all day, and yesterday was my day to have her, and in the morning I had to do a little bit of work, and then we had lunch together. Then we did some gardening. We planted loads of seeds, and we did sunflower seeds, tomato seeds, pepper seeds, all sorts, peas, beans, you name it, all sorts of flower seeds, everything. And then we also replanted our Christmas tree, because our Christmas tree was in a pot that was far too small. And that was a huge fight because it was welded into the pot it was in. So we were fighting with that. And then she had to hose me off to get all the spine needles off of me. And then we decided we were going to go shopping. So we went to Primark, and we had a look around Primark, and we ended up spending a little bit too much money. And then we went to TK Maxx. Didn't buy anything there, luckily. And then we went to get some boba tea, which is the tea with the boba bubbles, the popping bubbles in the bottom. So that was really nice. And then we went to the post office. We just had a really nice day together. And then in the evening, I did her nails for her. And then we all made dinner together. We made spaghetti bolognese from scratch, all three of us as a family. So that was really fun. We had a great day yesterday. That was my day yesterday, even though the rain was on and off and I kept getting caught out with my washing. But anyway, that's just one of those things. Okay, Derek in the Isle of Wight, he has requested Dean Martin with Under the Bridges of Paris, and he says he went on a riverboat on I can't read that word. I think it is the sign. I'm gonna have to ask Chris what she wrote. I can't read what she wrote. Okay, here's Under the Bridges of Paris. Okay. Bad at losing track of time. I watched Tiswas. I don't know what one hoodie elbow is. Today is Saturday. Wear a smile or watch a smile, and the letters. Wear a smile or watch a smile, the letters stood for. My daughter has been at her granddad's for a sleepover. Which gave me a chance to put some extra hours into work. Oh, not have time off, Becky. It was a children's show in the early 80s. There's a character called Hoodie Elbow who came on to this song. It was, I see. Okay, so I was born in the late 80s, so I wouldn't have known that anyway, but also I was in a different country, so I definitely wouldn't have known it. We had different programs. Oh, that's good, Becky. I'm glad. Got a joke for you guys. I'm going to tell you in a minute. It's very funny.
I make your
Hello. Hi, nice to meet you. Oh, nice to meet you. Are you doing a yeah, 4 week? Okay, that's cool. Awesome. So what? Oh, I know what I want to ask her. We got a work experience girl outside. And that was for Derek on the Isle of Wight. That was Dean Martin with Under the Bridges of Paris. Thank you so much, Derek. I bet the Isle of Wight's beautiful in this weather, actually. Okay, I have got a joke for you. So it's kind of linked to a song that I'll play in a minute, but I can't tell you the song, otherwise it'll ruin the joke. It is appropriate, I promise. Okay, I went to an Eskimo restaurant and I asked what was on the menu. The waiter said, we have whale meat, or whale meat, or we have the Vera Lynn. And I said, oh, okay, so what's the Vera Lynn? And he said, oh, that's just whale meat again. And on that note, here's Vera Lynn with We'll Meet Again. I'll put it into my laptop. I think my laptop's not on.
There's no way, but I know we'll meet again on sunny days.
That's loud.
I always do. Till the blue sky
Oh, look.
goes dark,
Blowing everything over.
and I will just say hello to the folks that
Don't get it.
won't be
Isn't my
long.
Went to an Eskimo
They'll be
restaurant.
happy to know that the night before you go, you were singing this song.
Mark liked the joke. Mark liked that joke.
But I know we'll meet again.
Got this weekend off. My mistake, it's Houdini elbow. Oh, okay. Well, I probably still wouldn't have known anyway, to be fair, Mike. Barb Carol G's portrayed the character Houdini elbow in the TV show Tis Was, known for his comedy, psychic, and small-time magician act. It's been awful at work this week because of the heat. I bet it has. I guessed you wouldn't have been around to see it. No, I was not, sadly. I remember Spit the Dog and the Bucket of Water Supporters song. Terrible joke. It's great. It's a great joke. There's quite a few memorable things. Oh, I'm going to have to look it up, guys. It sounds really good.
I think a lot of people are confused about number 4.
I thought there might be.
They all think it's elimination
Ah.
round.
I thought that might be confusing, to be fair.
Well, you call
But I don't know what else.
like Teresa heat, don't you?
I don't know.
I think so.
I'm
Especially in
sorry,
I think especially in
It always does. Oh, good. That's nice. Good. And that was Virulin with We'll Meet Again. That was for Jason in Southsea, who very kindly sent us the joke. I thought that was quite a funny joke. Mark liked it. Becky said it was terrible. But I think she means terrible as in so terrible it's funny. Okay, let's go over the quiz again. So many things to cover. Question 1. What is a bibliophile? Question 2. Who covered the Beatles song With a Little Help from My Friends in 1968? Question 3. Stanley Park separates two Premier football teams in which city? Question 4. In a race or contest, what comes before the preliminary rounds? And it is not, I'm going to give you a clue because a lot of people are getting confused with this. It is not the elimination or the elimination round. Question 5. The A, Monkeys, B, The Small Faces, and C, Blondie all had hits with Sunday in the title. Can you name them? So that's the Monkeys, The Small Faces, and Blondie. Question 6. Where is the world's longest stretch of perfectly straight railway track? You can give me the country or you can give me the place in the country. I will take any of it. Question 7. What kind of instrument is a spinet? I did not know this one. Are you going to be able to dethrone Mike, the reigning champion? Who else? There was Mike and someone else who was the champion last week. I can't remember though. Maybe Alan in Orpington or Jenny on Hailing Island will take their crown back. Don't know. Okay, right. Let's play a couple more songs, and then I'm going to tell you a little bit more about. I'm going to say Croatia this time. June in Gosport. Good morning, June. She says she's going to Hailing Island. Oh, I hope you have the most wonderful time. Oh, Hailing will be lovely. I really hope you have a lovely time. It's such a quaint place. Hailing is great for a visit. She has said any of the songs by Kitty Callan. I'm going to play The Little Things. Thank you so much because you know how much I love Kitty Callan, June. This is probably my favorite one of her songs, actually.
Blow your kiss from across the room. Say I look nice
When I'm not.
Touch my hair as you pass my chair.
There was a grown-up tis was, OTT and a bit rubbish. Oh, stood for today is Saturday, wear a smile. Okay, that's what you mean. I get it, sorry. The adult version was poor Mike, it didn't last long. Won't be quizzing today as I'm not awake enough yet. Mike's doing a really good job. When you're far away, little things mean a lot. I'm going to sing like this.
Don't have to buy
Diamonds and pearls.
champagne, tables all such. I never cared much for diamonds and pearls. 'Cause
Honestly, honey, they just cost money. I'm going to sing this for our karaoke night. Oh, I better tell everybody about the karaoke night. It's on the 23rd of August. Is like gray.
Give me your heart to rely on. Send me the warmth of a secret smile to show me you haven't forgot. For always and ever, now and forever, little things mean a lot. Give me your heart when I've lost the way. Give me your shoulder to cry whether the day is bright or gray.
Appreciate that.
Give me your heart, give me my all. Send me the
Right. That's okay. Do you know what? I'm going to start putting the quiz. I'm going to start clipping it out of our live video, and I'm going to start. Yeah, the song's going to end in a minute. You can still come in.
This is the main studio.
And that was Kitty Callan with The Little Things Mean a Lot from 1954. That was my choice of the Kitty Callan song. June from Gosport requested Kitty Callan for me because she knows I love it so much. I hope you have a wonderful time on Hailing June. Jeffrey has emailed in to say, please can we play Des O'Connor with I Pretend. So here we go, Jeffrey.
Here you go. Live on air. All right. Again, very much like the mixer in there that you'll probably use. This is the mixer that us presenters use. It's not very hard. If Candis can do it, you can do
it. Don't let him boost your confidence too much, will you?
Candis does her program on a Friday where she does our YouTube channel as well, so she's live on YouTube.
You can say hello if you want to.
Say hello.
What is your name? I'm so sorry.
Charlotte.
Charlotte, you did tell me, but I forgot.
Yeah,
Yeah, no, I did forget. It's my fault.
Don't let the cover the air for you.
I'm having a bad headache. It's the humidity. I kind of don't want to brush it because I don't know what's going to happen to it if I brush it. It's going to look worse than this, okay? So
It could look worse. Yeah, so she does her YouTube, so she's live on air as well as on the YouTube channel. Okay. I've talked about Audacity. We've got a couple of people that record their programs. Bob Sevier comes in here and he sits that side with this microphone and we record his vocals and we drop his music in later on.
no answer.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you so much, because I appreciate
So we do
that.
for you. And over there is where you'll be sitting during a request program. All right?
Yeah.
You've got nothing to be nervous about. Like I say, we're all lovely.
This is why
Me
we
also. And we'll all look after
Well, thank you.
You've got nothing to worry about. It's a lovely building to be in. Got a great team.
Oh my gosh, everyone here is awesome. Honestly, you will fall in love with it. You won't want to leave, and you won't. You'll probably be a bit nervous to start with, but by the end of it, you'll be completely fine.
Yeah.
You really
and
will.
you want to come back.
Yeah,
I guarantee that.
I
yeah.
was thinking
everybody
at the
will.
end of it, like, was it like random like volunteers, like on my Saturdays or something, maybe doing it. If it was
Yeah,
at the end of it.
we're always looking for people.
Yeah, we don't have much going on Saturday,
Or it's like a Saturday or something,
you know, but we can always fit you in. We can always fit you in. So yeah, so you'll be joining in sort of on a request program, so you'll be reading out some requests as well.
Yeah.
What dates are you with us?
The
Not sure yet.
29th of June to the 3rd of July.
Okay.
I think.
Hang on, my song's just going to end. Hang on. And that was Des O'Connor with I Pretend. That was requested by Jeffrey via email. Thank you so much, Jeffrey. Right, I'm going to play one more song and then I'm going to talk to you all about Croatia. So here is, Drifter Dave. I couldn't find your request earlier when I did the quiz. I have found it eventually. This is Rolling Stones with You Better Move On from 1964.
Yeah, so that's what you'll be doing in here. It's rather hot in here.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is warm in here.
Rather warm in here. We usually have the door open. But on a Friday afternoon sometimes when they're all finishing work, you get the motorbike roaring up down the road.
Do you know, the thing is for me, my brain starts malfunctioning when I can hear my voice slightly delayed,
Yeah.
and then I get so confused. I
Yeah.
can't talk. So it's just like...
But this is why I usually turn it down when I come in, because someone's got the Alexa on, someone's got the radio
So
on in
much.
reception,
The phones are going.
and you're talking, and then the Alexa sort of about 10 seconds after starts, and then the radio in reception starts 10 seconds after that. So you've got this bit of an echo.
I know, and I can't concentrate with it. It's like my brain just starts thinking like, what's happening?
So I sort of turn it down.
Yeah.
You know, faintly, so I don't have to hear it.
Yeah.
But yeah, you just got that sort of delay between Alexa and our radio out in reception. It's awful. So yeah, this is the main street where everything happens.
Yeah. Okay.
So yeah, and you'll get shown all this. What you need to do.
29th of Monday.
Yeah, it's Monday to Friday.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. That's cool. So yeah, so that's about it.
Yeah.
As I say, with everything on digital, what Candis is using there is the Play It Live system, where all our tracks are on there. If you can't find the track on a Play It Live, we also use YouTube, and we broadcast that through our system as well.
Yeah.
But there is a trick to YouTube that you'll be shown. But we'll go through that in your ear. Yeah. But yeah, all the stuff's on there, and Tony updates it almost every other day with tracks on there. But like I say, if you can't find a track on there, because some people do sort of say, can you play a track off an album? And it's not on there, so you have to go to YouTube to find it.
Yes, like some obscure.
Yeah. So yeah, it's good.
Yeah,
it's good.
Well, you're welcome to come on my Friday morning show when you're here. Because we do quite a reasonable amount. I do a reasonable amount of talking, so that will get you more confident with it as well.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be 80% music, 20% talking. Hers is around the other way. 80% talking, 20% music. That's why she has a load of requests left over on a Friday morning that she has to fill in next week when on top of the X ones that come in.
Look, I feel like we've been doing this. People know how much they talk. It's no problem. Okay, my song's done. And that was the Rolling Stones with You Better Move On from 1964. That was requested by our very own Drifter Dave. Thank you so much for doing the quiz again, Dave. I will be reading out the winners of that quiz in about 15 minutes, give or take. First, let's talk about Croatia. I'll be going to Croatia next week, Sunday. So not next Friday, Friday after. Mark, his dulcet tones will be filling the airwaves instead of mine. But I will be here next week, don't worry. But next Sunday, so like a week and a couple of days, I'll be going to Croatia. So I'm going to tell you all about Croatia. I went last year. We went to Dubrovnik, and I've been before to Split, and we're going to Dubrovnik again this year. Croatia has over 1,200 islands and islets and reefs along the Adriatic coastline. Did you know the necktie originated in Croatia? During the 17th century, Croatian soldiers wore distinctive scarves that inspired the modern cravat and necktie. The way they tied it, the French soldiers were very impressed with it, and they thought, we're going to start wearing it like that. So they did. So Croatia is home to one of the smallest towns in the world, and it is called Hum. And it has only got a few dozen people as population. Dalmatian dogs take their name from Croatia because, of course, it is the region of Dalmatia. The city of Dubrovnik is often called the Pearl of the Adriatic. It is also surrounded by very impressive medieval walls and castle walls. And that is actually where we're going. We're going to Dubrovnik. We don't stay in the center of the old town. We stay at this beautiful hotel, which is a Sheraton. They've got pools, and it's right on a private little section of beach. And instead of getting a car to the old town, you get a water taxi, which is obviously it's a boat, which is so much fun. That's way more fun than a car. And the seas there are just beautiful. They have so much wildlife. And I've already decided I bought us sea shoes because we're going to go hunting for octopus. I want to find an octopus. I'm determined to find an octopus in the rocks because it's very rocky, so it's not sandy. So it's very, very rocky. So there's lots of rock pools and like caves and underwater cliffs and stuff. So that's why there's so much wildlife in the sea. It's beautiful. And it's so clear. You can get visibility up to 20 feet deep, which is very impressive and perfect for snorkeling. So I can't wait. What else? Croatian alphabet uses 30 letters, including some unusual combinations such as LJ, NJ, and DZ, which count as single letters. The Croatian coastline stretches for nearly 1,800 kilometers on the mainland and more than 6,000 kilometers when all of the islands are included. Well, Croatia became an independent nation in 1991 following the breakup of Yugoslavia. So just think, every single time you put on a necktie, you are wearing an invention that traces right back to Croatia and Croatian soldiers. That's pretty cool, I think. Okay, so let's play some more music. Thelma in Gospel. Good morning, Thelma. She has requested Gary Puckett and the Union Gap with Kiss Me Goodbye. Oh, and I can't find that. Right, that's not going to go very well. I can't find that one. I do apologize, Thelma. I'll be right back. I will play that one for you in a moment. Let's try this one. John in Eastney. Good morning, John. And he says he knows I like Marilyn Monroe. So today is her centenary. So he said he knows I like Marilyn Monroe. Please could I play a Marilyn Monroe song of my choice? I couldn't pick between Heat Wave and A Little Girl from a Little Rock, but I'm going to play A Little Girl from a Little Rock because it reminds me of our theme today, Countries of the World. So here's Marilyn Monroe, A Little Girl from a Little Rock, and this is for John in Eastney and me, apparently.
It's just there's no request. It's just a comment about Croatia.
Oh, thank you.
The same way everywhere. I was young and learned to be wine and dine and I worked at it all around the clock. Now one of these days in my fancy clothes, I'm going back home and punch the nose of one who broke my heart. The one who broke my heart. One who broke my heart. And let rock, let rock, let rock, let rock. I'm just a little girl from Little Rock. I'm calling you to be my closest pal. So whenever you learn to read or write, I learned about love in the pale blue light. Now I'm an educated gal. I learned an awful lot in Little Rock. And here's some advice I'd like to share. By the gentleman who is shy or tall, or young, as long as the guy's a millionaire. For a kid from Wall Street, I did very well on Wall Street, though I never owned a share of stock. And now that I'm going to the biggest bank, I'm going back home and get my
Do you want the quiz now or later?
I'm going to do it in about 5 minutes, I reckon. So I'll give them some warning and then.
Would it help, that thing?
Yeah, big time. It's really made a big difference. And that was Marilyn Monroe, A Little Girl from Little Rock. And that was requested by John in Eastney. Thank you so much, John. And it is Marilyn Monroe's centenary today. So Pauline, too, from Drayton, because of that, she said she's doing the ironing. Goodness me, must be boiling. But she also said, please, can I play anything of my choice? So I'm going to play the other Marilyn song, Heat Wave, because, of course, it is her centenary today, and I do love her. But yes, Pauline says she's going to be keeping her company while she's tackling the ironing this morning. Goodness me, good for you, Pauline. Honestly, I do own an iron, but I genuinely do not iron unless I am forced by pain of death to do it. I'm terrible. I don't like ironing. That's the one thing I do not like. Laundry is not my forte. I like cleaning the laundry, hanging it out to dry, bringing it in, folding it up. I don't like packing it away, and I don't like ironing it. Someone else can do that. Anyway, enough babbling. Here is Marilyn Monroe with Heatwave for Pauline in Drayton.
Right.
Yeah, sorry. Oh, I thought you were going to come in and say something like, don't buy this. Like, no, it's like, no, I know who he is.
I think he was
Yeah, it was him. I've never heard of him before. I've literally never heard of him.
X-Radio 1 DJ.
Tony came in and I was like, oh my god, I have no idea, literally. Like,
No, it's difficult. I'm covering you the following Friday, aren't you?
yes, please, yeah, the trial.
Are you back the following Friday? So you're going to get them for a week?
Just the one.
Oh, no, I'll do
Thank
that for
you.
you. No
Thank you
worries.
so much. I'll see you next week.
All right, mate. You take care.
Bye. Right, ladies and gentlemen, let's calm down a bit now because no more requests are coming in. We have, we've got lots of content coming up on Angel. You know, my favorite thing I do on the YouTube at the moment.
No, you know, I think whoever it was said that it was Marilyn Monroe's sativa. Somebody called Werner from St. Leonard's on the Sea, a woman, said it's not the best, it's the best of gin.
Okay. Thank you. I have no idea.
In this century.
Yeah. Thank you.
It's not our fault.
It's on Monday anyway. I mean, that's Monday.
Yeah, so it's, who was it who said that?
I don't remember. Oh, I know. John from Eastney. John from Eastney it was.
Who said it?
I think we're going to be done talking today for the day.
No, it was Johnny Eastley
Yeah.
who said that.
Possibly he meant like just generally in the next few days because it is Monday. I probably just.
Centenary is this year.
Yeah.
They said walk in Mexico.
People. This is a much longer song than I thought it was. Have a lovely weekend. I'm heading off now. Sorry I came in late and I'm going early. Becky. I'm only joking. Have a nice day. Have a lovely weekend. And I'll see you next Friday. Don't be late. I want to take my top off in a minute. I'm not really, by the way. Guys, don't panic. I'm not going to take my top off. I was joking. I'm just really hot. I feel like I need to like... Have a nice time. Whatever you're doing this afternoon, today, in general, have a lovely time. And that was Heatwave by Marilyn Monroe. Thank you so much. Pauline 2 in Drayton. I hope your ironing is going well. I have just been informed that while this year is Marilyn Monroe's centenary, it is not actually her official birthday until Monday. So John in Eastney, who did say it was her centenary, is completely correct. I possibly made it too specific by saying today. It's in a couple of days. She will, yeah, that's it's crazy how quickly time flies. I mean, obviously I wasn't around when Marilyn Monroe was around, but still, wouldn't have thought it would be that long. Wish she was still alive. Okay, so Thelma in Gosport, I found your song that I somehow managed to lose. I found it. This is Gary Puckett and the Union Gap with Kiss Me Goodbye. Okay, Mike. I know you took part in the quiz. Who else took part in the quiz? Anybody? Becky, Eric? Oh, Eric, you may have done it already with Chris. I'm going to go get it. Names. Okay. Make sure to take your white t-shirts. I will. I've already started putting stuff aside that I can't wait. I love swimming. It doesn't matter if I'm in the sea or the pool. I will put my goggles. I mean, I don't mean like just sitting. I mean like I'm diving to the bottom of the pool to find things. I'm doing a handstands and people think I'm mental, but that's fine. No, they don't really. I'm not sure they don't think they even care what I'm doing, but they probably do think there's that woman again. My poor husband. Pretending to be a mermaid. I'm very good at handstands in the swimming pool. Not out of the swimming pool. I can't do one out of the swimming pool at all, but I can do a handstand in the swimming pool. I can hold my breath for ages. I'm pretty good at swimming. I love snorkeling. I take my dive goggles in the pool. So you just see me like sneaking up on people. But I love swimming. I'm like a mermaid or a narwhal. I'm like a manatee. Be like a little manatee in the pool. Have you seen how manatees swim? They literally like sit like this and they do that in the water, just like constantly. That's what I'm like. A little manatee. It's only 12 minutes left of my show. 1, 2. Andy, I'm going to do my best to play your song. Richie, I'm going to do my best to play your song. Angie, Rich, and Andy. Mike. Goodness me, Mike, I don't think I'm going to get your song in, unfortunately. And that was Gary Puckett and the Union Gap with Kiss Me Goodbye. That was requested by Thelma in Gosport. Thank you so much, Thelma. Okay, we have a couple of announcements. So Spencer the Postman says he got Croatia in the Post Office World Cup sweepstake. Awesome. Well, Croatia and South Africa are opening the World Cup with the first game. There you go. I think they're playing in Mexico City, but I could be wrong. So as much as I would like your team to win, Spencer, I will be voting for South Africa, of course. Don't worry, I do think I think they're pretty evenly matched as far as teams go. So who knows what's going to happen. Wendy says, pets at home, do cooling pads for pets, which is a good idea. And that Guantanamera is one of her favorite songs. There you go. Well, glad we could play that for you, Wendy. Okay, let's do the quiz. This is going to be the quiz answers and the winners as well.
Drifter Dave from Wellow near the New Forest.
You guys ready?
Sponsor the quiz on Candis's Late Breakfast Show.
Thank you so much, Drifter Dave, again for doing the quiz and for sponsoring it. Okay, so question 1. What is a bibliophile? A bibliophile is a person who reads and collects books. So I would say my husband and I are both bibliophiles. We have a massive book collection and we both love reading. Question 2. Who covered the Beatles song With a Little Help from My Friends in 1968? It was Joe Crocker. Question 3. Stanley Park separates 2 Premier football teams. In which city? Liverpool, of course. Question 4. In a race or a contest, what comes before the preliminary rounds, which is not the elimination round? And that was the heats. Question 5. A, the Monkees. B, the Small Faces. And C, Blondie, all had hits with Sunday in the title. Can you name them? So A, the Monkees did Pleasant Valley Sunday. B, the Small Faces did Lazy Sunday. And C, Blondie did Sunday Girl. Thank you so much. Okay, so it's Joe Cocker, not Joe Crocker. My apologies. I said Crocker, but it was Cocker. That's me mispronouncing. Question 6. Where is the world's longest stretch of perfectly straight railway track? And I was happy to accept the continent, the country, which in this case is the same thing, but I couldn't tell you that because I would have given the answer away, or even the part of that country. And it is located in Australia, spanning exactly 478 kilometers, which is 297 miles, across the vast and barren Nullarbor Plain. It was either going to be Australia or some part of America, because they've got such big land expanses, haven't they? Okay, last question. Question 7. What kind of instrument is a spinet? A spinet is a miniature harpsichord popular in the 17th and 18th century, notably a short upright piano developed in the 20th century. There you go. I didn't know that one at all, and I would never have been able to guess it. So the winners, we have a new champion. Mike was so close. I think he just got one he wasn't sure about. And maybe he did get all of them, actually. He may have got all of them. Okay. Jenny on Hailing Island. She got almost all of them right. Well done, Jenny. Congratulations. David in Shepherd's Bush. You did very well. Eric in Haverfordwest, great job, well done. Wendy in Norwich as well, well done. Alan in Orpington, almost got all of them right, so nearly. Mike on YouTube, and Ian the Submariner, and Jason in Southsea. So we have 3 new winners. Goodness me, you guys are getting better and better at this. Jason, Southsea, Mike, who's listening on YouTube. I'm not sure, Mike, where you're from, actually, Mike. I should check that. And Ian, the Submariner from Barrow in Furness. Well done, guys. You got all of them right. Very, very proud of you. Congratulations.
Candis's quiz was kindly sponsored by Drifter Dave from Wellow near the New Forest.
Thank you so much, Dave, for doing that quiz for me, for sponsoring it. And thank you, everybody, for taking part. We don't have very long left of the show, actually. We've only got time for one more song, I think. Rich in Farlington. This is our Rich. I'm going to play Shirley Bassey, We'll Keep a Welcome for You. So if I am going to, there it is. I knew I had it up here. Semi-professional. Andy, I'm going to try and fit your song in. It's too long. It's 4.5 minutes, Andy. I'm not going to fit it in. I have to do it next week for you. I'm so sorry. I literally had you next, but I just can't fit it in. Angie. Angie, yours is too long as well. Eric, let's see if yours is too long. It's also too long. Gosh. All of these songs are so long. They're not actually so long. It's just that I don't have enough time to play them. I'm so sorry, guys. I've just had so many. Look how many I've got left over. I've got like 9 requests left over. And that was for our very own Rich. Good morning, Rich. I hope you're well. And Rich, that was Shirley Bassey with We'll Keep Her Welcome from 1943. I've only got 3 minutes left. I don't have enough time to play any of my requests. I've just checked every single one of them, and all of them are too long. Andy and Angie on YouTube, Jenny from Feltham, I don't know how you pronounce it. She actually requested a song for Eric from Parasol Productions, so I'm so sorry. Eric from Haverfordwest, Terry one from Portsmouth. Good morning, Terry. Jenny on Hailing Island, Wendy, David in Shepherd's Bush, and Mike on YouTube. We have 9 requests left over. We've been very busy this morning. Chris has been very busy on the on reception, actually. Tomorrow night, Chris and Ronnie and a whole bunch of us from ladies from Angel are going out for dinner together. I can't wait for that. That's going to be really fun. So I'm going to have to say goodbye now because it's only 2 minutes left, if you can believe that. Thank you all so much for joining me this morning. You've been absolutely wonderful. Whether you've joined me just on the radio or if you joined me on YouTube as well, I do appreciate it. Don't forget to join the YouTube channel. That is Angel Vintage. We're on YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram. And subscribe or follow because it does help the radio station. But our theme is going to continue on next week, countries of the world. And then I'll be away for a week in very lovely Croatia, and Mark will be covering. But I'll be back next Friday talking about countries of the world. So get some ideas about a song you'd like me to play. Thank you so much to Michael for sponsoring my show, and thank you to Dave for sponsoring and doing the quiz. I'm going to leave you with John Barry and All the Time in the World from 1969. And don't forget to drink lots of water and wear sun cream. Unless it's raining, then you probably don't need it. Have a lovely weekend, and I'll see you guys next Friday.
It was just Johnny from Bedhampton said, because you know you played We'll Keep Her Welcome by what's her name, Shirley Bassey just now, said you would like the Harry Seacombe version, I think.
Oh, okay. That went pretty quickly this morning, I do have to say. Right. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I'm distraught. Why, Mike? You still won. I was wrong. You were right. You got them. Mermaids, a Nona Wynn, made a record called No One Believes I'm a Mermaid. I have to look that up. I didn't guess the railway track. Oh, whoops. Well, I said you were the winner. I thought you got them all. On the other end. Oh, hang on. 1 second, guys. 1 second. I'll be right back with you. Candis, what happened to Brooklyn's show you talked about doing? Oh, okay. So I really wanted to do that, and they were all really on board with it. But unfortunately, a lot of times people really want to do radio shows, and then the communication kind of drops out, and it was difficult to arrange. And there's only so much you can like chase people before you kind of start feeling like you're wasting your own time. Do you know what I mean? Do one of them and fade it out. Do one of what? Oh no, I'm not allowed to fade out if there's no. So we have a rule at Angel. We're not allowed to fade out people's requests. Not allowed to. And if there's talking in the song, you'll notice I always fade out with an instrumental. So Tony says no fading out with words. Lots of rules. There's actually not that many rules at Angel. Tony said the other day, it was very funny. Chris asked him if she could do something, and he was like, well, I'm not your boss. And then he was like, oh no, I actually am your boss. I think he forgets he's in charge. That's because we're all friends. Anyway, I'm going to go, guys. I have lots of things. I've got to go to the gym. I've got to get my child. I've got a dentist appointment, all sorts. So I will see you guys next Friday. Keep an eye out for new videos. I'll see you guys next week. Thank you so much for joining me. It worked in the end. Bye.
Jazz, blues, folk, country, rock and roll,